Good morning, everyone. Myself Muskan Varshney. I am from Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, IIT Delhi. So today I will be presenting our work comparison of segmentation model for pothole detection using UAV imagery. This work is done under the guidance of my supervisor, Professor Sahil Garg. This is the outline of my presentation. Firstly, I'll talk about motivation, objective of our study, then about dataset preparation and its characteristics, then about methodology, training configuration, results, then qualitative results, and then I will conclude with conclusion, limitations, and future work. So, potholes are one of the major causes of road deterioration. Uh, Existing manual inspection is labor intensive, time consuming, and difficult to scale over large road network. And also, existing vehicle mounted cameras have limited field of view, a collision due to traffic, and also perspective distortion. So, to overcome these challenges, we have our UAV based imagery, which provides a complete top down view of the road, and when enabled with and when connected with instance data segmentation model, it is very efficient in monitoring the road. So the objectives of a study are fourfold. First, to develop the data set, and to annotate and to augment it. Second is to compare. We in this study we use these two models, YOLO version 8 and RoboFlow detection transformer. Third, to evaluate using these performance matrices, precision recall and MEP at 50. And finally, to conclude, among all the models we have used, which is the best? So for the dataset preparation, we used UAV with an RGB camera. We took around 196 actual road images, and then we annotated using polygon level mask by RoboFlow Annotate, and all the images are manually annotated. Since our data set is small, it is only having 196 images, so we did the augmentation to increase our data size from 196 to 475 using rotation flip, horizontal flip, rotation, shear. So how our data is different from the existing data? So existing data, the segmentation is used by the bounding boxes, whereas in our data we did the segmentation, polygon level segmentation. We use the instance segmentation. Also, we use the real road surfaces with shadows, debris, and uneven lighting, contrast, road stain, etc. So our motivation is to identify shallow and low contrast potholes which may be missed by the existing dataset. So for the methodology part, we firstly did the data preparation. We did acquisition, annotation, and augmentation. We divided our data set into 70-20-10 ratio of training, validation, and testing. Then we trained our model, that is YOLO version 8 is CNN based and transformer model. Then we did the model comparison. We initiated our models using pre-trained weights. Then we did the analysis and identify which is the best among all using these matrices. So for the training configuration, we have tested the 4 versions of YOLO and 3 models of transformer based model. We did these different augmentations over different models. So for YOLO we use the weight initialization MS Coco, and for transformer we used objects 365. These were some of the common settings we used. So what CNN basically performs better over local features, whereas transformer based model captures global context well. So it is transformer is better for small and low contrast potholes. So after analyzing, these are the results that we have obtained. So for YOLO version baseline model, the MAP at 50 is 45.9. For the augmented, it has increased to 59.6. for the transformer, among all we tested, it is the best among all. So it has increased to 66.3. So these are some of the key findings. For the best transformer based model, we have the precision of 87.5, we have the recall of 55, which is MAP is better among all. So transformer has outperformed the CNN based model. This is the key finding of our study. So this is some of the training graphs. On the x-axis we have epochs and on the y-axis we have the model performances. So MAP at 50, it after 8 to 10 epochs, it usually converges to 66 to or 67%. Some of the fluctuations we are finding in the loss curves may be due to the smaller data set. This is the qualitative result. This is one of the examples. So with 74 and 88 confidence, we can say yes, there's a pothole that is true positive. And some of the potholes are actually missed by YOLO because of the road stain or low contrast. Uh, some false positive potholes are also there at 48%, maybe due to road stain or something. So this is one of the qualitative result. Yes. So finally, concluding my study. So for the conclusion, yes, transformer outperformed the CNN-based model, and it has increased the MAP at 50 to 66.3. For YOLO, after augmentation, the MAP has increased. So yes, augmentation has helped increasing the model performance. And transformer based model basically helps us in reducing the false positive and false negative results. It has improved our accuracy. Next, about the limitations. So for the limitations, since our data set is relatively smaller, this is one of the limitation. Since only one person has annotated all the images, we have the annotation uncertainty, and also we are limited to geometric augmentation only, like we have not considered the real time weather, rains and everything. So these are some of the limitations of our study. And for the future work, yeah, the data set can be expanded, it can be expanded, and also multi annotator can be used to, and also the real-time deployment for UAV based road inspection can also be done in the future to increase the study. So for the acknowledgement, I would like to thank my professor for the supervision, and also the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, and this has been supported by the Spark project. So thank you. Welcome to any questions.